and Rod, the Dutch. Thank you guys for joining me again. This is your first time on the mic so far, right?
I had a little time earlier with Austin LaVista, but
right on.
This is history in the making. We were supposed to do this like 12 years ago.
Yeah. The TriCast is long coming.
Has Smash been out that long?
Yeah, right? Smash 64?
Listen.
It has, but...
Yeah.
All right, so this is a rematch, actually, from Super Smash Con.
Yes, it is. And this is like a thing. Like this is.
Pretty sure Mars went ZSS in that one. And today, Mars said that he's going to be testing his Marth as far as it can take him.
He said that he was only using Marth today. I played Mars earlier in my pool. He was in my pool. Colonies was too. I didn't get to face him, but Mars went all Marth. We had a Marth Ditto. We took it to the wire. His Marth has a lot of really sick punishes, and that's what we're going to look for here.
And the fun thing is, Mr. E kind of loves this matchup.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Pugwest, Mars' brother.
Yeah.
Very much likes playing as Marth against Fox.
Absolutely, and this could be a very a free matchup for Mars sometimes, if you will. I mean, if you can get Fox off stage and kind of take a page out of that good old Melee book, I mean, I think the same rules still apply today in Smash 4. I mean, while he's doing this Firefox, just literally touch him. All you got to do is literally hit him, and he's toast.
I think the biggest thing that happens in this matchup is if Marth gets Fox off stage, as you were saying, like, interrupt that side B.
Yeah.
Like that's your #1 goal if you're Marth.
Or reverse tipper the side B and almost kill him at like 50 before the hit. Oh, my goodness.
I mean, we have to talk about Marth's neutral. Short hop fair. I mean,
that's no, I mean.
No, seriously, though. Seriously.
That was going to be about to be real ballsy at Colonies there, but he discretion is a better part of Valor, and he went back to the stage.
That was a fantastic back air there to try and seal out that stock. I think he was expecting to read for the up air read on that air dodge.
Oh, and there's a tipper back air taking out side B. Like we said, get him out of side B and he's doomed, and that's what happened there. Great spacing there by Mars. Part of the Denial esports team. So he's warming up for his first major under that tag, I believe.
And it kind of feels like Colonies start off this match on the aggressive end. I mean, right as the match said go, he ran right up on Mars. He did that short hop fair, if I'm not mistaken, which kind of makes the opponent fast fall. It could possibly confirm into a jab lock situation. So, I mean, he kind of started off the match in more of an aggressive sense, but it looks like Mars started to put it back in his court. But with that being said, Colonies answering back with that very nice back air.
Yeah, they've trained back airs on the kills. Sturm, as this match goes forward, what are we looking for adjustments on Colonies?
Colonies just kind of needs to abuse his frame data. Like, that's kind of Fox's super, like, this is sort of like the Yoshi Marth matchup where Yoshi just has a little bit better frame data, except Fox has much better frame data than Yoshi. And therefore, Fox just kind of has to abuse that and just get inside and just do this kind of stuff, juggle. Like, really take it to the house and then just juggle him off the top until you find a read.
Yeah, he was looking for the roll read in there, and I think that you're right there. I think that what Colonies is doing and what he needs to do.
Oh my!
Great spacing on that forward smash.
Absolutely proficient, man. Knew right where to put the tip at.
Yeah, and that's what I found when I was playing him in my pool. Is Mars is his spacing, and of course, if you're ZSS, you have to have great spacing because back air is a thing. But I think the really important thing is that his spacing is so immaculate that if Colonies doesn't have the aggressive factor, he's got nothing.
Yeah.
He has to take every opportunity as far as it can possibly go. Absolutely. Otherwise, Mars is going to use that spacing and keep him out.
This is kind of a matchup where being at the advantage state can just lead to a lot. And we saw Mars basically just capitalize 100% on that advantage state. Every opportunity was given to him, and it just led to two. They looked like easy stocks almost.
Yeah.
He kind of kicked up the aggression towards the tail end. We started to see the chains of up airs come out, kind of making it difficult for Mars to get his feet planted back on center stage. So I have to definitely agree with you on that.
And I like the stage pick, actually, to go off of what you said, Rod. The problem was getting back on the ground. Like Marth and Fox both, when they're up above their opponent, have a tough time landing. Fox, though, has a little bit less of options to try and get down, I think, against Marth than vice versa. So having these platforms is really going to help Colonies.
I absolutely agree.
One thing that's super nice about playing Marth against Fox, as opposed to the ZSS that Mars is pretty well known for, Marth is kind of hard to fair footstool. Like he has that up B option, which can kind of get him out of a lot of those combos that are confirmed on a lot of the rest of the cast. And you see him there again, like that's kind of what got him punished in game 1 to lose that stock, is that he went for that aggressive up B where he didn't immediately snap to the ledge. He tried to use it to interrupt Colony's offense.
And this is a difficult stage for Colonies, if you will. I mean, as we know, the blast zones on the stage are just so immense. He has much more distance out there to try to recover, and it could be very reminiscent of what we've seen in that last match, where he eats another forward smash if he's not careful on how he recovers. But most unfortunate, not able to snap the ledge, and normally having pretty decent magnet hands.
He's got some magnet hands, but Mars was just too good with that edge guard there.
Hey, that's what we call a forced error. That's very much a tennis term, where it looked like it was an SD, but it was really just Mars had such immaculate spacing that Colonies had no other option but to testy or just eat some giant punish.
Right.
So the stack was going almost no matter what.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Marth, I mean, he has a lot of options off stage. I mean, the immenseness, excuse me, of his aerials. Not to, oh my goodness, and then not to mention that counter too. We haven't really seen him jump off stage and throw that out yet, but that's still a very strong possibility.
Oh wow, but great jab to up smash there, and that'll take it. Only taking 20% of his own. So I really feel like Colinies is in a good position to possibly take this game number 2 and push it to a third game.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll see here. You know, he's still a little bit behind, and now Mars has the middle stage, and he's trying to pressure him on these platforms. So here he has his opportunity to get in.
Oh, gets the grab and was going for a fair there to try and build some heavy damage, but he up-B's out. Such a great option of getting out of trouble.
Kind of draws back to what you spoke about a second ago. Throwing out that up special in sticky situations, man, that can really be the deciding factor in how much damage you decide to take. Because we all know Fox can take it, but God, can he dish it? Yeah,
right. And unfortunately, right now, Mars is just putting on an absolute show with these spacing right here. Colinies is having a very tough time staying anywhere near center stage.
All it's going to take, though, is one juggle to get him back into it. And a dash attack might be the start of it, but no, the up-B.
And up-B's again out of trouble. That's something that he said that he's going to be using a lot, and then that back air will take it. Now, interesting finish to that match. Colinies was super pumped up on Twitter to face Mars. He actually asked him for a money match, but they got their destined meeting in bracket, and Mars is able to take it 2-0.
Okay.